Alright, this isn't the kind of thing I usually do on this channel, but I've been having this problem with my modded Minecraft server lately, and I couldn't find a simple solution to it online, so I want to make a video for anyone else who might be having the same problem. So my issue was that I was running into a ticking entity crash, which whenever you have a crash on a server, you're going to see a screen that looks something like this. Now, it's probably not going to have Russian. It might not say this. It might just say server closed. But when that happens, it means the server has crashed. So for Apex hosting, that's what this tutorial is on. If you're using some other hosting server, you probably have a panel that looks something like this. So for me, I'm going to go to FTP file access and log into that. And then you want to go to crash reports. And if you go to crash reports, you scroll down. As you can see, I have a lot of problems with my server. You can download the latest one by just clicking on it. And then what you want to do is you want to open that up and you want to figure out what the problem is. So as we can see, this is pretty clearly an issue with the portal gun mod. And it says ticking block entity. And if you go down a little bit further, it'll tell you the specific entity that's being ticked. So it says Minecraft portal gun tile entity master is the entity. And it is located right here. Now you want to take note of these coordinates. These are really important. This is how you're going to like surgically remove the entity from the world. So once you get those coordinates, you want to go to this site, which just look up Minecraft. I'll put a link in the description, but Minecraft coordinate calculator. It'll give you, what we're going to do is we're going to put in these coordinates first. So we have 161, 66, and negative 1423. So once you've done that, it'll give you the chunk section information and the region information. The region information is what we're looking for right now, because we're going to go back to the server, and then you want to locate the specific world that you're having the problem with. For me, that's world 13. So I'm going to open that up, and then you want to go down to region. If you open up region, you're going to see all these files. And to figure out which one you need to work with, you go back to this site, and it'll tell you. So these coordinates correspond to this region. And the region in a Minecraft world is a 32 by 32 chunk area. And this is the file that stores all the information for that area. So I'm looking for r.0.-3.mca. So we're going to go back here and we're going to find that. Here it is. So you want to download this, and I already have it on my desktop here. But once you do that, you need a way to edit it. So you're going to go to, you're going to get an NBT Explorer download. I'll put a link to this in the description as well. But once you're on this site, you want to go to releases, and you want to download this zip file, the latest one. Then once you do that, where do I have it? Here it is. You're going to get all these. You want to open NBT Explorer, and then you're going to take this file that you download from the server, and you're going to drag it in. And this will give you every chunk that this file contains. So to find the specific one where the entity is located, that's what you need the chunk section information for. So it says x10, y4, z negative 89. This doesn't translate directly. I had a little bit of trouble figuring out what I was looking for, but you're looking for the x coordinate and the z coordinate on the right side here. So if I scroll down enough, we can see it is right here. And you want to open that up, and then if you open up the level folder, it'll give you all the information. So I already deleted the tile entity out of here, but I had an extra folder called tile entities, which I took a picture of it on my phone, so I'll put that on the screen. But once you've located the issue, you want to just click on that folder and just delete it. Make sure you don't delete the entire chunk. You're just trying to delete the entity. So once you've done that, save it. Click this button here to save it, and then you can just X out of that. And after you've done that, you want to go back to your server page. You want to find the specific file that you just edited, and then you want to delete it. Just delete it out of here by checking it, basically, and just clicking delete. And after you've done that, go to upload and drag the new one in that you just edited. I'm not going to do that because I've already done it. I already fixed it. I don't want to screw anything else up. But also make sure you're doing all this stuff when the server is stopped. It might work when it's running, but just best practice is to do it when it's stopped. So after you've done that, that should fix the problem. There are a couple other solutions that you can try. If you have like a normal entity, like a mob or something that says it's ticking, I once had a wolf that was doing this. So I just had to send my friend to go and find and kill that wolf. So you can do it that way if you have like a living entity, you can just kill it if you can get on the server long enough to do that. If you can't though, there's this mod called Cough Core, and there's this one called Redstone Flux. Redstone Flux is just a support mod that helps this function, I'm pretty sure. But these will give you access to some commands that can allow you to get rid of that entity from the console by just running the command here. That didn't work in my case because I was working with a tile entity, which doesn't have a health attribute. That's basically, it's anything in the world, like a block that stores data beyond it just being a block. So like a chest or a furnace or anything with an inventory. In my case, it was a portal. So this wouldn't work for me because you can't kill a portal. So you could try this if you're having a normal entity issue. If not, then I would go this route with the MBT Explorer. This will work for normal entities as well. Another solution is that you can just run a backup. Now, my issue was that by the time I made this backup last night, after I actually fixed the problem, but before that, the latest backup I had already, it contained the problem. So I couldn't undo the problem by going to a previous backup because the backup contained the issue. So that wouldn't work for me either. So I had to figure out how to do the MBT route, which is what I would recommend. But yeah, anyways, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I can get to them. But yeah, I hope if you had a similar issue, I hope this solved it. And if you leave a like on the video, if this did solve your problem, so that other people are more likely to see it. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching.